What's up, lovers of whiskey and watchers of YouTube? I am the Malt activist, and first of all, a very, very happy new year to each and every one of you. I'm so glad that we're into a brand new year, and hopefully we can do brand new things which are way better than what's been happening the last couple of years. So, without further ado, let me introduce you to the whiskey that I am going to be reviewing in this video. The cool thing is, we've never reviewed this whiskey before, not this distillery, and I really hope that this is... Hello?
Hi, this is Elon Musk.
Hey, what's up, buddy? How's it going?
I have some bad news for you. A meteor the size of Mount Everest is heading directly to your house.
What?
This is an extinction-level event. However, we've made plans to evacuate you and your family. We also know that you have some sentimental whiskies in your collection which you might like to take with you.
What?
However, you only have room for 5 bottles, so choose carefully. You have 5 hours. Good luck and may God bless us all.
Oh, hi. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just heard that there's a terrible event about to happen. We have a Mount Everest sized a meteor that's about to hit my house directly, and I've been given the opportunity to evacuate not only my family and my loved ones, but 5 whiskeys from my shelf that I can use in a different life. So we've switched to secure streaming. As you can see, this is NASA authorized, just to make sure that there's no interceptions at all. So I don't have much time, as you can tell. I only have a few minutes to let you know the 5 whiskeys that I've decided to take with me, and pretty much let all of these whiskeys go, be the victim of this meteor strike. So yes, without further ado, this is whiskey number 1. This first whiskey is an extremely rare bottling from an independent distiller called First Cask. As you can see, this says 1975 on it, and if you look closely, this is actually a Macallan. This is a Macallan single cask, bottle number 173. And how do you know it's a Macallan? Well, if you zoom in, which I'm doing right now, you will see that it says it's been distilled at the Macallan Glenlivet distillery. This is back in the day. When it was called when they used to talk about the area, so it was called the Macallan Glenlivet. And this is a 20-year-old bottle. 1975, and it says 20-year-old malt whiskey. There you go. There, you see that? 20-year-old malt whiskey. But what you don't know is that this whiskey has been distilled on the exact same day that I've been born. As you can see from the first line here, it says distilled on May 8th, 1975. There you go. Now you know my age. Which is fine. I don't care. I'm going to be leaving this planet soon anyway. So this is a 1975 distilled Macallan, and distilled on the same day that I was born, which is 8th May 1975. Now you know my birthday. If you want to send me presents on the other planet that I'm going, this is bottled at 46%, and the reason this is so dear and near to me is because my wife gifted this to me on my birthday. You have to understand that she doesn't drink. She has no interest in alcohol. She just supports my hobby, and she thought this would be a fine present to give to me. I got this on my 40th birthday. I remember 40th birthday, she gifted this to me, and it is one of my most prized possessions, and something that I can never, ever, ever leave behind. My next whiskey is has probably the most sentimental value to me. This is the Glenlivet 25. It comes in this absolutely amazing box, as you can see. And once you open it, you'll see inside this absolutely gorgeous bottle of the Glenlivet 25-year-old. There you go. Now, you're probably wondering why. What's with this bottle? It's a common bottle. There's nothing special about the Glenlivet 25 as such. However, this bottle was gifted to me by my absolute best friend, also on my 40th birthday. So I had two fantastic presents that day. Here you go, take a look. I had two absolutely fantastic presents that day. And this is a much older bottling. This was bottled, I'd say, about 10 years ago. And the reason why this is special is because my best friend at that time, he's still my best friend. Check that out. He was going through a troubled period in his life. He had seen some highs, and I guess it was, he was kind of in his lows at that time. And it was my birthday, and he had this sitting on his shelf. It's his bottle. He had this sitting on his shelf, and it's probably one of the more expensive bottles that he had on his shelf. However, he chose to gift it to me on my birthday, and it was probably one of the most generous presents I've received. Given the circumstances, this Glenlivet 25-year-old, and I promised myself that I will open it with him one day on a very, very, very special occasion. I don't know what that occasion will be. I hope we're together and doing well when that occasion comes. I know we're flying off to a different planet to escape this meteor, but he's going to be with me as well. He's one of the people that I've decided to rescue. So yes, so this Glenlivet 25 given to me by my best friend at a time when he was down. He was down on his luck, I think. And he's doing really, really well now. And he's done phenomenally well since then. And may he always continue to do amazingly well in his life. But I will never, ever forget his gesture of generosity. His gesture of generosity when he gifted me this bottle. So yes, it is one of the bottles I'm going to save. You will not believe me if I tell you this, but my third bottle is also a gift to me. This is the William Larue Weller. But this is no ordinary William Larue Weller. If you look closely at the back here, it says first fill 2005. You know what happened in 2005? In 2005, Buffalo Trace decided for the very, very first time ever to bottle a William Larue Weller at barrel strength or cask strength. Previously, they used to bottle the William Larue Weller at 45%, if I'm not mistaken, and it used to be 19 years old. However, this was the first time that the Buffalo Trace released the William Larue Weller at cask strength. This is a 12-year-old bourbon made from corn, wheat, and malted barley, and they have always, this particular one, they have always then bottled at cask strength or barrel strength, as they say, and it is a staple of the Buffalo Trace Antique Collection. And if you remember, I had said, this is also a present. I did not buy this bottle. This was given to me by one of my very, very close friends. He was coming to my house for the very first time, and he thought, "Hey, let me get him a first fill 2005 William Larue Weller as a housewarming present." And he gave this bottle to me, and it was just sitting on my shelf. I didn't even realize how expensive this bottle was. I think he gave it to me about 10 years ago. Yeah, about 10 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And it probably cost a pretty penny back then. But I do know for a fact that these now retail for something like $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. So I don't know if he's regretting if he's regretting giving me this bottle. But I sure am grateful that he chose me to give this absolutely gem of a whiskey, which I'm now going to take with me on my spaceship out of this world. The fourth whiskey that I want to take with me on the spaceship is this Ardbeg 1978, and the reason for that is very, very simple. I love Ardbeg. I spent a lot of my time on the island of Isla, inside this distillery, hanging around with my friends, with their staff, drinking amazing Ardbegs, and this is one of the best ones in my possession, this 1978 bottling. And the reason I want to take it with me is because it just drinking this transports me back to the island and ensures that I have happy memories. It's a very nostalgic place for me, and I will miss it when the entire world explodes. But definitely, this bottle of Ardbeg 1978, I know when I drink it, it will remind me of all the great times that I've had on the island. And I think this is like this is a testimony to my passion. Because if it wasn't for Ardbeg, maybe I would not be as whiskey crazy as I am today. But I found my muse, and her name is Ardbeg. And finally, last but not the least, I'm pretty sure for those of you who know me would have guessed it, my last whiskey on my Doomsday Dram is the Yamazaki 25 years old. That's right, I'm not taking this whiskey because I think it's expensive or whatever. I'm taking this whiskey with me because it is just one of the most gorgeous drinks you can ever have in your life, and it is so beautiful. I remember drinking this for the first time and thinking, oh my god, my life has changed. And I luckily, hopefully I'm one of the few people in the world who has this bottle, and this is an old bottle as well. This is one of the original 25s before they started releasing the new ones. So I'm very, very glad that I have this in my possession. I'm going to enjoy this on the spaceship or whatever island it is that we end up going and settling on. Wow. So yes, my five Doomsday Drams that in case the world explodes, I'll be able to take with me. Before I leave, I hope most of you survive this cataclysmic event, and don't forget about the subscriber giveaway, where I'm giving away a bottle of the Aaron Quarter Cask to 4 lucky survivors of this event. So if you survive this event, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and make sure that you're a subscriber on the day that we hit 2,000 subscribers, because I will choose from obviously a remote location outside of this galaxy. I'm assuming I will pick 4 lucky subscribers who will receive at their doorstep, logistics permitting, at their doorstep, a bottle of the Aaron Quarter Cask, which was my whiskey of the year 2021. So I have to leave now. It's becoming imminent that we leave now. I think Elon has sent his Tesla, and all of us have to leave. So I'm just happy that you guys were here to be able to witness the last few moments on Earth. But I really must go, and these are my 5 whiskeys that I've decided to save. So good luck, and if any of these survive, you're free to come and collect them. So thank you for joining me. I'm the Malt Activist. Until next time, peace.